elephants from the mouths of those captive elephants is to track them and control them, and that failed miserably. But the chips which in wildlife are used, those are identification chips. If you have to trap a leopard somewhere, if you get a dead leopard, then those identification chips which are put into tail or under the skin.
Excuse me, may I just point out something? That the chips, what they tell you one thing, and when it goes inside and what it does is another story. Research is going on. I am very much in touch with what is happening. So I'm just cautioning you because this elephant attacked, and there is no reason for the elephant to attack. And it attacked its mahout and it attacked something like that. Something major happened in the south. And I told the minister when I met him that please check the year, you will find a chip there. So, just cautioning you because this is going to happen. They are going to come to you.
So, there could be other reasons also for the elephant because that's probably the only incident that you're referring to. But being from Kerala, I've seen and I've known many other incidences during festivals, during large processions. Elephants do tend to get some kind of a disturbance, and this kind of a behavior has happened multiple times even without tipping. So it could be, it could not be, I don't know, but thanks for letting us.
As far as I see it, there's so much encroachment happening. Forget the tribals, they have lived there. What about these new constructions? If you look, you'll just see the high-rises everywhere. So their space is getting, limited. Then they have got to get out to, where are the legislations and why are they not being implemented? What is going on?
I don't have an answer to it, but yes, there are illegal encroachments there. Policies exist, not being implemented. Approvals being given, sanctions being given for huge buildings, for huge builders to build buildings.
Yeah, that is the problem. Huge building means all the infrastructure, all the cars, all the pollution, the people, everything that goes along with it.
Exactly. So that is the root cause.
Yeah.
One of the root cause, I would say, not the root cause.
So now if you see what is there now, if you see next year, you will see some more buildings. If you see next year, and the green is becoming less if you see it from a distance, and you'll see more construction. Why do they construct? They go somewhere else and construct.
They're getting approved.
And then the media leopard attack. What do you mean leopard attack? Of course the leopard is, its territory is being made so much smaller. Where is it to go? Why are you saying there's a park? What park are you talking about? There's so much encroachment. How do you want the animals to live? They will attack. You're making them attack. It's not fair.
We've started the whole cycle, right?
Yeah.
So this is not just Sanjay Gandhi. This is RML Colony, Sanjay Gandhi, and on the peripheries outside the park as well. And this is just a minimum number. That's not the census count. But we identified about 22 individuals.
22 should be able to survive in that many kilometers. I mean, it happens quite often we read about it.
Yeah, they do survive. They don't have a problem. It's us who have a problem. And we create a media attention-seeking event everywhere. But
how much is Bittu Saigal Sanctuary magazine supporting Sanjay, the forest officers, and helping out?
I'm not very sure of that. I wouldn't know that.
In the world who want the tigers to live. If you take this film and you go all over the world talking about how Indians are working towards taking care and conservation and how we are living commingling, we could probably get funds to protect them and do better organizing. If funds come, then a lot of relief comes. So are you thinking of working in that direction, and are you talking to any ministers, any moves in that direction?
So honestly, we didn't have a dearth of funds while doing the project. In fact, we had people trying to volunteer, give their time and energy beyond money. So right now we're not in dearth of funds to work the project out, whereas we are in dearth of volunteers to support the project and work physically to go to areas and convey the message.
No, I'm talking, not only that, not only talking to people. Yeah. The tigers who are captured or the leopards who are captured, you can't keep them in such a tight cage that they go crazy. You've got to give them at least 3 kilometers of running space. So you can have a conservation, like the animal zoo that we have, kind of a land marked for captured captured people and until you relocate them. So you need funds for that, you need land for that, you need action for that, you need to work for that. And if you use these films, I think if you think focused and you think helping and genuinely doing something for the animals too, then you should be moving. I'm just making a few suggestions on where you could go. Are you doing anything about that?
Sure. So me personally, I'm not trying to collect funds or trying to raise funds. But I know people who do that. I'm not in a position to go and raise funds and work out a project, but I know people who are doing that, and there are funds flowing into the country for doing various projects as well. So I wouldn't deny that there is money not coming in. At the same time, the changes need to be taken. I mean, beyond money, there has to be policy changes. There has to be implementation changes. Policies also exist. There are rules, regulations, and policies also existing in our country. But for a simple thing, which is a national animal, a tiger, Royal Bengal tiger, it's not able to sustain itself, right? With so many policies, with NTCA, with MOEF trying to support, with so many big profile people trying to support it, the amount of money that is being raised through Tiger-thon and other events that are being done, how much have we moved? After Project Tiger has started in 1972, we are still at the same number today. So we haven't moved far in spite of the fact that we have money allocation in our country, we have money within our country. Forget anybody else funding us. Nobody has said we don't have money to do work. But with the money, what are we doing is the question. So if people can get there and say implementation is what that we can hammer, then that's important. Getting money is one thing, yes, it is required, but once we have the funds, how do we execute, how do we implement, how do we make a change? That's something that I think is not happening.